What is going on, guys? This is Smiting Fatty, and I am here to rehash some news that came a little earlier this morning from MLG, and that is that MLG is partnering with XGames, and they're going to be at the next XGames in the first part of June. I believe it's the 6th, and, starting the 6th, and, Call of Duty is going to have its own tent there. MLG will have a tournament at the XGames, and that's just awesome. Basically, it's going to have 8 teams that will be there playing for no prize money. What? No prize money? No, that's fine. Because they're going to be playing for some X Games medals, which, bringing home a gold medal, that would just be amazing, especially X Games. Basically, how they're going to let teams in, it's an invitational, so not everybody can go. The first teams invited were Complexity, Envious, and Optic Gaming. Why? Because that was first, second, and third of, the Call of Duty Championship. Now, that was my phone. It vibrated. It does that every once in a while, Well, how are the next 5 going to get in? It's going to be based off of pro points, which, that's kind of cool. Kind of sucks for some people. But if you look at, who's there with the pro points, I believe Optic Nation, mainly because of Killa, because that dude just is a pro point maniac. They're right there for a lot of pro points. And then TK has a lot of pro points. FaZe Red has a lot of pro points. Or Curse Orange, I believe. And then SB lead out the guys with the top pro points. Then you got, some other teams lingering. I think FaZe Black is right down there. A team like Erupt, they're in the league, but they don't have a lot of pro points. So, it kind of sucks for teams like them. But that's what happens when you don't grind the pro points. And, I think MLG has kind of de-emphasized pro points, but then you get something like this where it says, wow, you need to do those 2Ks and those 5Ks. So basically what it comes down to is UGC Niagara will mean a lot to a lot of teams. I mean, anybody that's not Cole, Envious, or Optic is going to have to make sure they do really well if they want to be invited to the X Games, which, I think is really cool. I know a lot of people are saying, Call of Duty doesn't belong in the X Games. It's not an extreme sport. I kind of agree, but I don't care. Call of Duty is going to be on ESPN. Now, they're not going to broadcast the whole thing on ESPN. That, of course, will be with MLG.TV, but they will be doing highlights of the games. So I'm hoping, we get like a 2-minute segment on ESPN. I know that's not a lot, but it should be, good enough to help, make the sport big. And me, I'm all about growing the sport. I'm all about growing the community. And I think MLG has taken the right step into doing so. And I, big props to those guys over there, Sundance, Mr. Adam AP, Puckett. Those guys know what they're doing, and I think they're doing a good job. And like Kingdom Soldier said in the video he did about this topic today, and also the video before, we're growing at an extremely hard or large rate. And I work for a company that works at a, grows at an extreme rate. You got to take time. You got to be patient because there are going to be big mistakes along the way. And we've already seen MLG make some mistakes, and they're growing, they're learning. But as long as they are introducing esports to a whole big crowd, everybody just needs to realize that, their time will come and the money is coming. Hopefully MLG reinvests its money into the players as far as, AMs. But I think they're making some big moves. I don't know why I looked at my microphone. It's like I'm talking to you, microphone. I'm a dork. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, I'm really excited about this. I was beaming at work all day. I'm talking like ear to ear, like, hey, guess what, guys? And they're all like, wait, what's Call of Duty? No, I'm just kidding. It's surprising how many people know what Call of Duty is. And I think that's part of the reason why Call of Duty was chosen, because games like League of Legends or Dota may get better views and stuff, but a lot of people don't know who that is. And my kids are like using the upstairs as a bouncy gym. It's not a play castle. Anyways, I just wanted to put this out there. I'm super excited. Call of Duty is going to be on ESPN and the X Games, and everybody else should be excited. So, like, favorite, subscribe. I love you guys. We'll see you later.